Hey guys, no, I hope it just comes out the way I intended. It's been an interesting time for a lot of us, but I'd like to talk about taking opportunities and speaking to those people that mean things to us. You know, taking the advantage of the opportunity. Um, how many times has a friend of yours said, "Hey, come over for a coffee or come over for a drink or why don't we go and do something?" And you've kind of gone, "Oh," and you've blown it off. Over the last, probably 10, 15 years, there's been a lot of high-profile people who have died. A lot of people you just didn't really expect. Really influential people. I'll run over and I'll even talk about some of their deaths, to be honest with you, because I have a purpose for this. Michael Jackson may have been whatever he was, outside the music world, but he was a legend, and his death kind of rocked a lot of people. People like Kurt Cobain, Michael Hutchinson, River Phoenix, Heath Ledger, as I said, Marilyn Monroe. These are people that shaped our lives. If Kurt Cobain had died when he was a child, or died when he was a little bit older, we never would have had Nirvana or Foo Fighters, and Dave Grohl may or may not be successful now. We just would not be. We wouldn't have the music we have today. Earlier this year, Robin Williams died, and Mick Jagger's girlfriend, same thing. Both of them hung themselves. Just simply couldn't take it anymore. We don't really have an answer as to exactly what was wrong with them, or why they felt that was the only option that they had. But it was just something that we can't comprehend. Both Philip Seymour Hoffman and Peaches Geldof, they both died this year. Now Philip Seymour Hoffman is still appearing in Hunger Games. Fantastic CGI, is awesome. Both of them died from heroin overdoses. I have to presume that neither of them was really that happy. Overnight, Ewan Gilmore died in his sleep. Part of me, on one hand, is slightly happy about that to a certain extent because he's with his wife and that's what he wanted. But it's a massive loss for a lot of people. And I will miss him. He was an awesome guy. He told her how it was, and much like Gish, have changed the stereotypes for how people look at people. I used to think. He used to say that Westies would be, you look at them and you go, they're just filthy, dirty people. The reality is that's not in fact the case. He would make fun of their own situations and make fun of the stereotypes and talk about how it was Waitakere City as opposed to West Auckland. And the message I have for you today is actually a two-part message. One, make sure you're paying attention to your friends and taking the opportunities. People come to you for help. You can't always help them. They can't always help themselves. But make sure that they know that they're not alone, and that even if you can't help them and you can't do anything about it, make sure that they know that no matter what, it will get better. There are things that you can do that will help them. It's really, really important that you do. From my own personal experience, I was, as I've said before, and a lot of people know, I was stuck in my own head for 2 years, and I just couldn't comprehend the idea that there would ever be anything different. I spent my entire time saying, no, it's never going to get any better, I'm only going to have to put up with this, and constantly bombarded with rubbish, and I just couldn't do it. And it sucked the life out of a lot of people, it sucked the life out of me, and most people were not strong enough to deal with it. I got past that, but I had to make that change. And the only way I could make that change was people around me saying, it will get better, there are things that we can do, here's how we do it, we do this, we do this, we do this, and that's how you get it done. And it was a case of, for me, it was a case of, I would do that for other people, but nobody else was doing it for me. And a lot of the times, a lot of our friends kind of say, hey, I need help with something, and you kind of just go, oh yeah, and you just leave it, someone else will help them, or maybe I can do it, or maybe I can't do it, and you miss those opportunities. So be there for your friends. Even if you can't do something for yourself, just make sure that they know that there is options and there are things that can be done. And the second one is much like Ewan Gilmore. He died in his sleep. Don't know why he died. Not sure I care why he died. To be honest with you, we're grieving his loss. But we should take the opportunity to spend time with people while they're here. I always say to people now, I might die tonight, I might die in my sleep, I may die tomorrow. And if I am, I'm not going to waste another moment, wasting my time being sad, being unhappy, not taking the chance. If I get opportunities now, I'm saying, yep, I'll be there, I'm going to do it, I'm going to help you. Someone says to me, Mike, you want to come out for a coffee? Yep, sweet, let's go. Do you want to go for a beer? Sweet, let's go. Do you want to go pick up some girls? Ooh, that's definitely a go. Always good. Except when I'm in a relationship, because I don't do it that way. But otherwise, you take the opportunity, and I hope something I've said today helps you. But do take that opportunity, and do be there for your friends, because it is very, very important that we are. As I've said before, your family is not necessarily the people who birthed you. They're not the people who raised you. They are the people that you choose to have around you, and the people that mean something to you. So you make sure that you take the opportunity, because they will be gone at some point, or you'll be gone, and it's only going to be grief left. So make sure you enjoy that, and just remember the good times. Alright, thanks guys. Bye.